People in Marion County still can't go home as a wildfire continues to burn along Highway 22.
Those evacuation orders have been in place now for a full day. Let's go to our Trevor Alt in Lyons with the latest on that fire. Trevor?
Hey, Dan and Jennifer, good afternoon. There has been some good progress in battling this fire along the Santiam River, but there's a lot of work left to be done. If you take a look behind me across the river, this is where these evacuations are in place, and there are all sorts of hot spots with smoke billowing up, but we're seeing flames over on the other side of the river, too. This is a long way from over, and we know that it's charred a good 60 acres, according to the Oregon Department of Forestry. Now, at last check, the containment lines were at about 20% here. They are trying to get that number up. We know that fire crews of about 75 people are trying to stop those flames from spreading. Those east winds yesterday really kicked things up a notch. And we got to look at the fire lines in front of them. We saw just how charred some of this wilderness has become. We saw sparks catching onto moss, and we know that they've been jumping great distances even across the river yesterday. And today we've seen trees falling down everywhere you turn. It has been a lot of work for these fire crews, but they feel they have really started to get a handle on things moving forward.
So at this point, crews are working very hard to try and get everything under control. The primary effort on the Marion County side is to try and establish fire lines to be able to feel more comfortable about reassessing that evacuation order.
Well, today a helicopter has been making emergency water drops over these hot spots, but there's just so many of them. They dissipate, they smoke, and then they pop up once again. There was a portion of Linn County that was evacuated. We know that evacuation was lifted this morning, but of course Marion County, a section of it along the Santiam River, is still waiting. Now, back out here live, we want to bring you one of these hot spots up high in the trees. You're going to see all that smoke. There's actually flames on that tree. That was much higher up until just about 2 minutes ago, and part of the tree, several feet of it, burned out and then fell over. It's some of these obstacles these firefighters are dealing with. And you know, guys, we also want to mention the fact that technically this wildfire sparked in winter time, one of the few mid-March wildfires you'd ever see. But all of these fire crews and officials tell me it doesn't matter what time of year it is. When you have conditions like this where the temperatures are warm, the humidity is low, and the winds are fast, that is the recipe for a wildfire at any point in time. Reporting live in Lyons, Trevor Alt, KOIN 6 News.